Hey, how's it going? It's Sam Frost here, back with some more digital marketing advice. Now in today's video I'm answering a question I've seen asked a few times around Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel and the difference between them and when you should use one and when you should use the other. I've seen this asked online in forums. I've also actually been asked this question myself by business owners before. So when should you use Google Analytics and when should you use a Facebook Pixel? Are they sort of interchangeable? Long story short, no. Google Analytics is typically going to be the more useful tool. Right? Google Analytics isn't just restricted to one platform like Facebook Pixel is. I'll come to that in a minute. Google Analytics allows you to collect and report and analyze data basically about any type of interaction on your website. So you can look at where people are coming from, how many people are coming to your site, is your website traffic going up or down over time, what devices are used to visit your website, what pages are most read, how your conversion tracking is going in terms of people purchasing products or filling up forms or whatever the case may be. Facebook Pixel, on the other hand, as the name kind of implies, is restricted to Facebook or now Meta advertising. That's really what it's there for. It's a tool to help Facebook, or I should say Meta, but it's pretty hard to get into the habit of saying that. It's a tool to help Meta more efficiently analyze, measure, and optimize your advertising on their platform. So if you're, say, only using Google Ads and you're never going to advertise on Facebook or Instagram, and you have no interest in ever doing so, you probably don't need a Facebook Pixel. Maybe configuring one so you can start collecting some data against it if you were going to use Facebook or Instagram or Meta advertising in general down the track would be valuable. But I've worked with plenty of businesses that have no interest in ever being on Facebook or Instagram for various reasons. And so in that case, you don't need a Facebook Pixel, but you still want Google Analytics because Google Analytics is going to be valuable and applicable kind of regardless of how you promote your business online. It's still going to tell you things that you need to know. Facebook Pixel, on the other hand, if you're not going to do Meta advertising or Facebook/Instagram advertising, there's not really much value in having it. On the other hand, if you do use Facebook or Instagram or any Meta sort of property for advertising, so you go and boost posts on Facebook, or perhaps you are a bit more advanced and you do things like actually drive with more robust campaigns through the full campaign manager. You want to do things like remarketing, so capture the information of people who go on your site and go back to Facebook without purchasing or signing up, although that's getting a bit harder with changes to operating systems like Apple's iOS changes. But nonetheless, if you want to do stuff like that and you want to make your Facebook advertising experience better and more efficient and optimize the delivery of your ads, that's when you use the Facebook Pixel, which you install on your site. It doesn't conflict or compete with Google Analytics. They serve two different purposes. And yeah, Facebook Pixel is very, very helpful if you want to make your Facebook advertising as efficient as possible, because it allows Meta to pick up that data that's actually going to enable them to do optimization of your ad delivery, give more detailed reporting within their platform, and so on. Now, I don't want to get drawn into the much more technical aspects of when the Facebook Pixel is able to pick up data and not, with issues like tracking on iOS 14.5 and later. That's a topic for a different time. But long story short, if you're sitting there going, well, I've already got Google Analytics, why would I want a Facebook Pixel? Or I've already got a Facebook Pixel, why would I want Google Analytics? Well, hopefully this helps you understand the difference. I think whatever it is you do online, you should have Google Analytics installed on your site. Facebook Pixel, if you're intending on using Facebook/Instagram advertising to grow your business online, particularly if you want to move beyond just basic post boosting, you want to do remarketing, you want to do conversion tracking, you're doing things like e-commerce, you really do need to have a Facebook Pixel set up. And there's some great tutorials you can find online on YouTube, on other platforms as well, about how to work that, and I'll have some more content about that in the future. But for now, leave it at that. If you don't have Google Analytics and you just have a Facebook Pixel, I would 100% recommend your next step is to go and set up Google Analytics. If you have Google Analytics but you don't have a Facebook Pixel and you don't really intend on doing advertising on Facebook or Instagram or any Meta platform in the future, you probably don't need to worry about it. On the other hand, if you're just starting out in business but you know that you're going to do, say, Facebook ads very soon and you want to get as much as possible out of that platform, go and set up a Facebook Pixel and install it as soon as you can, even if it's just to allow the data to collect. That's going to make the process faster when you do get ready to advertise. If you've got any questions, please do let me know. You can leave a comment below. You can email me at any time on info@samfrost.co.nz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.